Yeah, to be honest, I know it's been viewed by a lot of people, but I don't think it's changed me one little bit. I'm still same old Aaron from Earl. I'm, do anything for anyone. Never going to whinge about stuff. No Diva stuff here.
Here's your coffee, Mr. Wilkinson.
Cheers, mate. Said, sugar, you fucking tit. Let's get that sorted.
Sorry, sir.
Dickhead. Sorry about that. Fucking pain in the ass. Got to start again.
Hello, I'm John Joel Regan. You're watching Fighters Only TV. We're here with TUF 12's Aaron Wilkinson from the Wolfslayer. Thought I'd come down and see you today, see how you've been getting on. You've been on TV for about 6 or 7 episodes now, I think.
Six episodes, I think.
6 episodes. How are you finding it?
It's a little bit crazy at the moment. Oh, sorry.
I keep the mic.
I went to grab that. No, it's a little bit crazy. I didn't expect when I went to the expo so many people to have watched it. That was a bit mad. It's weird the people that notice you and the ones that have seen you on TV and the ones that you expect to see that haven't seen you. Everything's going well. I'm enjoying it. Just a little bit wild, really. Didn't expect so many people to have seen the show.
Because really, like, you've gone from sort of 0 to 60 in the MMA world because you went on TUF and then you were at the UFC Fan Expo.
Yeah.
It was a week ago now, was it?
Yeah, 1 week ago.
Yeah. And you had what, a 3-hour queue for your autograph?
Yeah, I had a 3-hour queue to get to mine, but Rashad was at the same table, so I think maybe I had a few people who came to me, but mainly it was Rashad. I think I just got stumped on the back of one of the UFC big fighters. But
did you notice, like, anyone gets to the front of the queue and see Rashad and then look at you and go?
No, you know what, I was watching out for that. Every time I see someone at the front of the queue, I'd be like looking, thinking, hey, up they're going to go, but they had to come past me anyway to get to Rashad, so I don't think they were too bothered. He was happy with him, but it was okay, I was happy.
How many autographs did you sign?
I didn't count, but there was quite a lot. I think a lot of the fighters got off after, and I still had a queue, and it was finished. Me and Rashad did, but he'd gone, so I was just signing. It was funny.
So tell us about the TUF experience. You were on Josh Koscheck's team.
Yeah.
But then also, of course, you've been working closely with GSP while you're there. He's been around as well. So what was it like being around these kind of big name, almost legendary fighters?
It was quite a good thing. It was really good. Josh Koscheck's a really, really good coach here. Everything he told me and sort of his work ethic was brilliant. Hopefully I'll be able to bring some into the game now I've come back, but it weren't too strange really, because we are constantly here at the Wolf. We've got top class fighters. There's not many gyms where you get as many who come through the doors as there, so it weren't too much like you can put it, I weren't very starstruck. Like, it weren't like, it was really good to see him. Don't get me wrong, I weren't like this, but I'm used to seeing him, so I weren't like over the top, but it was good. It was a bit strange. Josh is a good coach, so GSP is a sound guy, but I weren't too starstruck. So
a lot of the people who go on the forums and things, a lot of the people seem to think that Koscheck's got a bit of a reputation as an arsehole. A lot of people don't really like him, but I've heard he's quite different behind closed doors. I want you to get to know him properly. How did you find him personality wise?
He was a decent guy, really good coach, and he was dead close to the team. Like, he was really, really behind the team. He got upset if something happened with the team, if people weren't performing, and I think he got like a little bit more attached than I think he thought he would do. Yeah, I thought he was a really top bloke, but I reckon if I was on the other team, I wouldn't have thought he was that good. Spent most of his time trying to wind them up. But he was really good coach. And he weren't just at the actual training centre. He was asking how we were doing at home, how everything was going, if everyone was okay. He was just a really good coach.
What did you make of GSP as a coach?
Well, he didn't really coach too much, to be honest. From what he didn't, I don't think he coached one session. He just joined in and brought his other coaching. So I don't think he actually coached himself. I think he just gave him advice on what he would do, how he did things and stuff like that. But obviously sort of fucking things in the pudding, the proof's in the pudding, and this guy's got more wins than us. So far. There
was a conference call for the title fight that's happening in December between Koscheck and GSP, and Koscheck kept saying that GSP was a fake. And he's saying, people are going to see it on TUF when it's airing. They're going to see you're a fake personality, you're not the nice guy you make out to be. Did you see anything like that? Do you know what Koscheck's talking about?
No, not to be honest. I think he does obviously a lot for the sponsors. GSP, but I wasn't on his team, so I didn't get to see some of the stuff that what Koscheck must be insinuating. I didn't get to see any of that, so no, I didn't really see anything that I thought was different. The way he coached, I never seen him react to anything Josh said. He was a really nice person. I don't know if you've seen, but on the thing we were supposed to have conflict, like we were going in, people were all banging on the walls after one guy lost, but I didn't really. I tried to sort of stay away from that, so I never really got to see any conflicts. I kept getting in trouble because I was what they call it, conferring with the other team, because when I was coming in I was saying hello to the guys, and I had no either team. I was just there to get better, but I didn't get to see any. It would have been nice, but obviously I didn't get to see none of the bad stuff that goes on. If it does go on, I don't know.
Tell us about when you went over for the trials in the first place. I believe your manager put you into a really, really nice hotel somewhere in Charlotte in North Carolina, was it?
Oh, the gaff. Well, when we first went over, the place they put us, it was a bit of a joke. He thought it was quite funny, and he stuck us right in the ghetto, the worst place I've ever been in my whole life. And when we rang him and asked him, he hadn't actually booked, he just booked a room, not paid for it. So he just made us go there to the hotel and then rang us laughing his head off and thought it was dead funny, even though we were ducking bullets and fucking watching out for crackheads attacking. He thought it was hilarious, like he sent us halfway around the world to the ghetto. But we got a better hotel, which is had less crackheads, but it was okay.
How bad was it the first place? How bad was it? Was it
like the worst place in the whole world that you could ever end up? It's like, it's made Sierra Leone look like a nice place, a really nice place. It was disgusting, terrible. Andy McGann, you're a bad person.
Do you know what it was called? No. The area of the hotel?
It was just off Charlotte, I can't think of it. Yeah, mate, what was the hotel called? The first one? Charlotte Express Inn? Yeah. Was it? Yeah, Charlotte. Well, I think it was something like Charlotte Express Inn, and half of it was like, one of the rooms was in a soup kitchen for the homeless. They had, I think it was like a brothel at the top with all crackers shouting you. Pool had green gunk in it. The woman behind the counter looked like a fat skunk anisa with no teeth. There was a fucking guy straight out of prison who I think he just finished about 10-15 minutes. He just got out of prison. He was working there. There was a load of gangbanger kids. Overall, it weren't too bad, but
just like home, really.
Yeah, nice place, very nice.
So, how have you found the experience now? Been on television. Obviously, we talked about the autographs and everything before. Has fame changed you in any way? We had all that unpleasantness before, but I think that was just the heat of the moment, was it?
Yeah, no, it's not changed me at all. I'm just, I've only been noticed that places like the UFC Expo where UFC fans goes, no one in the big world actually really knows me, I don't think. So no, I've not changed at all. Still too many people here to keep you grounded, isn't there? It's probably worse being on there coming back now, because if I do anything at all wrong, like if I need a piss halfway through training, then I'm a diva. If I forget something, I have to go and change something on the side, I'm a diva. I think I'm UFC. They even started calling me UFC Aaron, which isn't very nice, I didn't think. But that's what the Wolves are like, bastards.
True. Right, well, thanks for talking to us, and we look forward to seeing more of you on TUF and hopefully more of you in the UFC in the future, maybe.
Cheers, John.
Nice one, cheers, Aaron. Is he locked in?
Got me too.
Don't pull the camera down, you cunt. People are going to see this. It's awesome, yeah. Hey, we left them upside down, spike them. That's a whole good idea.
Is it a typical day there?
After this, we're doing a BJJ. Next, BJJ's next.
Mick Bowman is a rapist.
Oh, cut that bit.
You can't say that.
But hey, go away from me. Get off the camera, see. Sorry about that, John.